Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this week's 5-Minute Friday. Today we are going to talk about confidence. Yeah, confidence. We all want it and we all need it if we want to take control of our vision and build it into something real. Having good confidence will help you with your friendships, your romantic relationships, networking skills, your happiness, your fulfillment. It will make you more attractive. It will improve your business negotiations, everything. Confidence is key. No one wants to do business with someone who's like, yeah, man, so kind of have this idea that I think you might like it. You might not like it. It's okay, though. But I think it might be cool if we could collab sometime. And I'll tell you about it. I think it might work. But I'm not quite sure. But, it's possible. No one wants to work with someone like that, man. I didn't even just believe myself right now. So how do you expect someone else to believe in you if you don't have confidence in yourself? So what is confidence exactly? Well, Webster's defines it as a feeling or consciousness of one's powers or reliance in one's circumstances. I would simply define it as, yes, this is Clee's dictionary, get hip, a feeling of certainty or assurance. That's simple. A feeling of certainty or assurance. And we're talking about self-confidence. So that means having certainty or assurance in oneself. Here's the bottom line and most influential factor of self-confidence. And I'm 99% sure you have never heard this before. 99%. It might be, you may have heard it. I'm pretty sure you haven't. Confidence is a result of the pride you take in your actions on a daily basis. That's the bottom line. Even if you look great on the outside, if you aren't happy with the decisions you make, you won't have true unshakable confidence. Even if no one can see or even knows about the work, the failures, the ethics that you maintain, you know, and it impacts the amount of certainty you have in yourself. So if two students are taking a test, who's going to have more certainty in themselves? The student who skipped the class before, went to bed late, and didn't eat breakfast that morning? Or the student who took notes, went to bed early, and ate a good meal before the test? Well, the answer is obvious, and this example is a little extreme, but that's really how life operates. Life is the result of millions and millions of little decisions we make every day. And those decisions impact the assurance that we have in ourselves. Just think about a time that you did something and you knew you were wrong. You probably weren't beaming confidence that day. And if you were, you may need some more serious help that you can't find on this podcast. But you're probably saying, okay, so what are you saying, Cleve? Just make better decisions? Duh. Well, no, I'm not exactly just saying make better decisions. We all know that good decisions lead to good results. The key here is being aware of your decisions and how they influence your confidence. The key is in awareness. Once you are aware of the effects, you'll want to be more in control of how you feel about yourself. But you have to be aware of it first. What I want you to do is, I want you to find a group of decisions or actions that you do that don't make you feel that great about yourself. Try to alter that one thing and write down how your confidence and overall mood felt after changing that decision-making pattern. Once you start adding these good decisions on top of each other, one after another, your whole life will change. You'll find yourself waking up earlier, exercising, sober, more punctual, and you'll be looking at the person on your left and your right thinking, that joker didn't run a mile this morning. And then that's when the confidence and self-assurance starts, when you know you have one up on the other person because you are confident in the actions and decisions you have been making. You'll look different. You'll behave differently. And your confidence will be through the roof. Now, once you have confidence in yourself, you want to grow and cultivate that confidence so that it can be maintained, right? So you do this by surrounding yourself with people and crowds that reinforce your values that are linked to the actions you make. people who are not on the same wavelength and mission as you will strip you of your confidence. But this is actually getting into a different topic on a different episode. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this 5-Minute Friday. If you have any comments or questions, you can DM me on Instagram at the Muse Report Podcast. Or if you want to get more personal, you could send a DM to my personal page. And that is at Clee, CLEE .Davis. If you like this episode, screenshot it. Screenshot it on your phone, post it to your story, and tag at the Muse Report Podcast. I'll be reposting these on the Muse Report Podcast story to just share the love and tell us what your favorite point or tip or quote of this podcast was. Thank you guys for listening, and I will talk to you next week with a new interview and a new episode on Tuesday. Peace.
Hey guys, Clee here. Thanks so much for listening to the Build Your Vision podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I would think you did if you stayed all the way to the end. The best thing that you could do to help support this show is by sharing it with somebody. By you just taking a few seconds to recommend this show to somebody, you are making a huge impact, not only on the success of this show, but possibly on that person's life.